6 psychological tests are being run on you right now. You've already failed at least 4. Not because you're weak, because nobody taught you the moves. Until now. You've walked away from conversations feeling smaller and couldn't explain why. That feeling has a name. Actually, it has 6. By the end of this, you'll recognize every single one, and the moment you do, none of them will ever work on you again. The most dangerous one doesn't even feel like a test. We'll get there, but first, the one that's already happening to you today. 1. Watching. Most people think when someone goes quiet and watches them, it's a good thing. Attention, interest, maybe even respect. That is not it. Here's what's actually happening. When someone gets quiet and just watches, in a meeting, at dinner, mid-conversation, they're not listening, they're measuring. They're waiting to see how long you hold your ground before you start filling the silence, before you over-explain, before you shrink. Picture this. You share an idea, nobody responds, the room goes flat. Every second of silence feels like rejection, so you add more, you clarify, you soften it, you start apologizing for taking up space. They never cared about the idea. They wanted to see if you believed in it. That is exactly the point. So what do? Say your piece, then stop. Don't perform for silence. Silence is not a verdict. The one who waits wins. 2. Pressure. Most people think pressure looks obvious, a raised voice, a hard deadline, a direct confrontation. Here's the thing, the sharpest pressure never announces itself. Here's what's actually happening. It shows up as a look held just a little too long, a sigh right before they respond to you, a pause where agreement should have been. These aren't accidents, they're precision tools designed to make you doubt yourself before they say a single word. You make a decision. They don't argue, they just pause, tilt their head, say, "You sure about that?" And just like that, the thing you were completely confident about starts to feel shaky. Their goal was never to change your answer, it was to get you to change it yourself. So what do? Notice the pause, name it internally, then repeat your position calmly, no new justification added. Calm repetition without apology is something they cannot crack. 3. Trap. Most people think a trap is something you stumble into by accident. That is not it. Here's what's actually happening. The trap is built from your own words. Someone asks you something that sounds casual, like, "What would you do if this didn't pan out?" Or, "Do you ever feel like you're in over your head?" You answer honestly. You think it's just a conversation. It isn't. You're being inventoried.
You open up, share a doubt, a fear, a backup plan you hadn't told anyone yet. It feels like real trust. It feels mutual. Then, 2 weeks later, that exact doubt gets echoed back to you at the worst possible moment in front of the wrong people, framed just slightly off. You built the trap yourself. They just handed you the materials. That is exactly the point. So what do? Be selective about what you call vulnerability. Share the struggle, never the exit plan. A doubt spoken out loud becomes a weapon someone else gets to load. Keep your backup plans private. Keep your confidence public. 4. Mind game. Most people think a mind game means someone is flat out lying to you. Here's the thing. Direct lies are easy to catch. This is different. Here's what's actually happening. The real mind game has nothing to do with a person, it's about information. A story that's technically true, but missing the one detail that would have changed everything. You walk away with a completely wrong picture, and they never said anything false. No relationship required, just control over what you're allowed to know. You make a decision based on what someone told you. Later, you find out about a detail they deliberately left out. One detail. That's all it would have taken to make a completely different choice. You bring it up, they look confused. I never said that wasn't the case. And they're right, they never did. The omission was the weapon. The information gap was the game. So what do? Get in the habit of asking the second question, not just what happened, but what are you not telling me? The incomplete story is always more dangerous than the outright lie. 5. Fake. Most people think a fake ally is easy to spot. The gossip, the two-faced coworker, the obvious backstabber. That is not it. And here's what makes this one different from the mind game. This isn't about information. This is about a person who targets you specifically. Here's what's actually happening. The fake ally agrees with everything, right up until agreeing costs them something. They build your trust slowly by always seeming to be in your corner. They learn exactly where your insecurities live. Then when the room turns against you, they use what you told them with a smile on their face. You open up to someone, they listen, they validate every word. 2 weeks later, what you said in private becomes the reason you're not being taken seriously in public. No loud betrayal, no dramatic moment, just quiet, deniable damage from someone who knew exactly which door to unlock because you handed them the key. The betrayal was always the plan. Your trust was the investment. So what do? Separate warmth from loyalty. Someone can be genuinely kind and still be dangerous. Give people your time freely, but give them your vulnerability only after they've proven themselves when it actually cost them something. 6. Power. All of this was leading somewhere darker. Most people think power is taken through conflict. Someone beats you, outranks you, overpowers you directly. That is not it. Here's what's actually happening. The most effective power shift is completely invisible. It doesn't happen during the argument. It happens in the quiet moments before, while your confidence is being worn down piece by piece. The watching, the pressure, the trap, the mind game, the fake. None of them were random. Each one was a layer being peeled back. By the time the real moment arrives, you're already standing smaller than when you walked in. Think about the last time you felt completely certain about something and then, slowly, stopped feeling certain. A comment here, a look there, a conversation that ended just slightly wrong. You can't point to one specific moment, but somewhere between then and now, you stopped trusting your own judgment. That was not a coincidence. That was a strategy, and you were never meant to see it. They didn't want to beat you in one moment. They wanted you to beat yourself before that moment ever came. The most dangerous test isn't the one that challenges you, it's the one that makes you challenge yourself until you talk yourself out of your own strength. 6 tests, 6 systems, 6 names you will never forget. Watching, pressure, trap, mind game, fake, power. You don't need paranoia. You need a stable center, one that doesn't move when the pressure hits. The people around you were always reading you, measuring you, deciding how much they could take. Now you read them back. Confidence is not loudness, not aggression. It is the refusal to shrink. That is now you.